instructions for the M271 C230 engines from 03 to 05. They're the 1.8 liter compressor engines. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the tensioner pulley on this engine, not the whole tensioner itself. The tensioner itself requires removal of the charger, which is right here, to access the mounting bolt that's actually on the reverse side of the timing case. So it's on the other side of this timing case, and you need to remove the supercharger to get to that bolt. The only reason why I'm changing it today is because it is very loud. I believe my tensioner is completely fine, but this becomes very loud on cold starts. It makes a very loud hissing sound, so I'm just going to replace this today. The part I'll be replacing it with is a non-OEM part. It's made by Truck Tech. It was relatively inexpensive. That's the Mercedes part number. And this is the pulley itself. On the Mercedes original pulley, the bolt that's up front is a T55, but what's unique about this T55 bolt is that it's a security bolt. So there's actually there's actually a pin in the middle that prevents you from mounting a regular T55 Torx on it. So I went to Princess Auto here in Toronto, and I got myself a nice set here that are all security Torx. What's great about this is that it also came with the T60, and the T60 is the bit that you'll need to mount onto the tensioner T60 hole here to release tension on the tensioner to take the belt off. So I was able to kill two birds with one stone with this set. In this case, I need the T55 security Torx that's here. My mistake, it's actually a T50 security Torx, not a T55. I apologize. Notice that when you actually start turning the turning your ratchet or your breaker bar to loosen that, your tensioner will start loosening, so it'll tense up the spring this way. Just keep adding force. There's not a lot of torque on this bolt. It will just break loose. So now you just use your hands to unthread the rest of the bolts, and just take it out and put the new one. This is the T50 Torx, security Torx I was mentioning. You see that middle part there prevents you from putting a normal T50 Torx on it. So you have to get yourself a T50 security Torx bit before you start this job. There's a dust shield in the front. There's nothing in the back. Same with the Truck Tech. In my case, the Truck Tech, the bolt, it looks like it's just a normal Torx. So I'm just going to install this. I think it's going to make my life a lot easier if I ever take it apart again. As usual, make sure the parts are identical, same size, and it appears to be so. On my Truck Tech pulley, I thought it was just some no-name Chinese brand, but it actually has Germany written on it, so you know that's always very reassuring when it says it's made in Europe. Not sure which side goes where. They look identical to me, so I'll just see. I'm assuming this is the back side, so I'll mount it in like this. Truck Tech bolt didn't come with thread lock, so I will be adding some thread lock onto this before I install. If you buy a original Mercedes part, I'm pretty sure, just like the alternator pulley, that it will come with thread lock. Alternatively, if you decide to reuse the old bolt, which I probably do not suggest, because as you can see on mine, the face was already rotting away with rust. replace it with the new one and add some thread lock onto it. The alternator, the idler pulley, the tensioner pulley also does not have any torque specs according to Mercedes workshop information system. I did a search online and it appears to be in the range of 18 to 25 foot-pounds of torque, so that I will be torquing it down to that spec. I will again be using my 3/8 drive torque wrench, setting it to around 20 to 25 foot-pounds with my T50 socket.